In a show of hands, how many of you have been affected by cancer? Whether it be a family member, a grandparent, a neighbor, a coworker, a previous teacher. I personally have had multiple best friends whose parents have passed away from cancer. And here on Missouri State's campus, I'm on Up Till Dawn, which is a student-run organization that works through St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital to help fundraise and give awareness out to college campuses. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which I would like to work for in the future. I'll tell you some background, some achievements they've mastered in the last 50 years, and their funding. First, let me tell you a little bit about their background. St. Jude opened in 1962 by late entertainer Danny Thomas. When Danny Thomas decided he was going to open a hospital, he made a promise that no child will ever be turned down due to race, religion, or inability to pay. When I say inability to pay, I mean nobody pays a cent to go to St. Jude's. Their travel expenses, their treatments, their housing, their food, their clothes, their toys are all paid for by St. Jude's. This is pretty remarkable because St. Jude's is a nonprofit organization. According to stjudes.org, 7,800 patients were treated last year alone just on the Memphis campus. There are other various St. Jude's campus around the country that work as partners to St. Jude's. Now let me tell you a little bit about some of the achievements St. Jude's have accomplished in the last 50 years. Since 1962, the survival rate for ALL, which is the most common childhood cancer, was 4%. Now, 50 years later, since St. Jude's been open, it is 94%. That's amazing. That's 90% of kids that are now living their life due to St. Jude's. Research is done completely on the campus. They're called the Hospital with No Walls because anybody can go into the research field if they want to. They can ask if I can go up and see how so-and-so cancer is being treated, which is really remarkable because not only are they sharing it with their patients, they're sharing it with other hospitals around the country. So that way, childhood cancer is being cured everywhere, not just at St. Jude's. Friends of stjudes.org shows that the overall survival rate was at 20% back in 1962 when they opened their doors. It is now 80%. So that's a 60% increase in the last 50 years. In order to make these achievements possible, St. Jude's has to have funding. Since it's a nonprofit, it's run completely off funding. Up Till Dawn is across the country. There's, I think, over 70 different Up Till Dawns, all the way from California. There's a Chico University that raised over $100,000 a year. Here on Missouri State's campus, our average is $50,000 a year, which is pretty amazing because we only do it during homecoming week for a two-week interval of people writing letters. In the past year, we went digital and started doing emails, and we're hoping to keep that going this year and raise up to $50,000 for St. Jude's. stjudes.com tells us that 81 cents of every dollar donated to St. Jude's goes directly to treatment and directly to research. That's pretty amazing. It's one of the highest nonprofit organizations in the world to do that because the other 19 cents goes to salaries, goes to construction, goes to machinery, everything that nobody really thinks of when they think of a nonprofit organization. One of my favorite facts that always sticks into my head is that just for St. Jude's to open their door, it costs $1.7 million a day. Last year alone, they raised $829 million. And that's through Up Till Dawn, like us. There's separate companies that fundraise as well as a lot of celebrity contributors. So they definitely need fundraising. In conclusion today, I shared with you a little bit of background on St. Jude's, some of their achievements in the last 50 years, and some of their funding. In the future, I hope that less of you have to raise your hand to being affected by cancer. Thank you for listening.